something in the air, always something in the air. Inexplicable, I can feel it in the air. Can you feel me? Can you feel me? Can you feel me?
Good morning everybody, welcome back to our channel. Today is Saturday the 15th of June 2024. It is currently day 4 here on board Viva 1. Now, as you just saw in the last clip, it was 8:38 in the morning. Jess and I have been up since about 8 o'clock this morning. I do believe we've pulled into Strasbourg already because there was a coach trip due at 8:30 to take a load of passengers off board to Strasbourg. So I do believe that we are in Strasbourg already. Now, we don't need to be back on the ship today till about 11:30 because that's when we leave. So there's no rush to get off after breakfast like the last couple of days. So what we're going to do after breakfast, we might come back to bed for an hour or so, get washed, get changed, and then depending how quiet the ship is, we'll probably do the ship tour because it's going to be nice and quiet. That's the plan anyway. And then after that, we'll assess what time it is. If it's time for lunch, we'll have lunch, then get off. If we've got an hour or two until lunch, then we'll just get off and maybe get some food in Strasbourg. But we are looking forward to today. Jessica's really excited. So next stop is the breakfast in the Riverside restaurant. We're not going to take the camera with us, we just want to chill, and plus at 8:38 in the morning we've only got about 40 minutes until breakfast stops, so I don't want us to be spending most of that time recording. So we'll tell you what breakfast was like when we get back, if there's any differences, but after that we are going to go and explore the ship and have another chilled day here on board Viva 1. So we'll see you soon, folks. Afternoon everybody, the time is currently now 1:15. After breakfast this morning we came back to bed for an hour, woke up about 11 o'clock, went straight up and sat on the sun deck for about an hour and a half to about 12:30. We left the camera behind because we just wanted to just be private and just enjoy the sun. Had a couple of drinks, came down about 12:30, got washed, showered, changed. Time is now 1:15, so we're going to hit the Riverside restaurant for lunch. We did say earlier that we was going to do the ship tour today. Now, because this is the most excited Jess has been for a destination, Strasbourg, we're going to leave that and do it maybe tomorrow or the next day. We'll all get it sorted and done so you can see what the ship is like. It shouldn't take too long. So then we're going to go and see Strasbourg, come back for dinner, and then have a chilled evening watching football in the lounge. Now, for breakfast, everything was exactly the same as it normally was. Now, if you remember the first time I recorded the breakfast, it was exactly the same as that. The only difference was where the baked beans were. There was grilled mushrooms, so there was no need to film. I had fried eggs today. I didn't know that was an option, but it is. So I had 2 fried eggs. I didn't get any footage of it because we left the phones and camera in the bedroom. But the next stop is Riverside for a delicious lunch.
Они один лохаймет матаси, и вообще они там никто не гордон, что ее сильно шатает, да, но наша нахуй сбошили, что я был.
Thank you. Thank you. Cheers. Cheers everyone. Happy Saturday.
Happy Saturday lunchtime.
Happy Strasbourg day.
Dummy.
Thank you.
This one is peanut dumpling.
Thank you.
And
Oh wow.
for you.
Oh,
Thank you very much.
Huh?
Yes, it looks
Nice.
lovely. Yeah, it looks
Enjoy
lovely.
it.
Thank you.
Bon appetit.
So that is lunch done. I'm just making my way back to the cabin just to get our bag, and then we'll be leaving to go off to explore Strasbourg. One thing I've not heard yet is about passports. No one's checked our passport yet. Even when we got on the ship, no one's checked our passport. Now in France, I'm not sure if we've got to go and get our passport checked or stamped, I don't know, but no one's mentioned anything about it yet, so we need to inquire that as well. But yeah, next up, cabin, get our bags, and then we'll get off and explore beautiful Strasbourg. So just to remind you again of where we are, so that's where the ship is there, and that is where we need to go to the city centre. It's about 4 kilometres. Now we was told yesterday we could either get an Uber or a taxi. Now we just googled that because that's what we was going to do, and it's looking at 32 euros.
Yes.
Now there is a tram. Now the tram is from here,
And it's a 5-minute walk.
from here to there. Now we're not sure how much the tram will cost, but it's going to be considerably a lot cheaper. So we're going to walk to here, which is what?
5 minutes.
A 5-minute walk, and then get on at Port de Rhin. Port de Rhin, and then we go off at Langstrasse Grand Rue.
Yep.
And that should be the city centre.
And then it's a 6-minute walk to the cathedral.
Yeah.
We thought that's where you'd want to go first.
Probably. So 32 euros is going to be a bit expensive, especially we've got to pay to come back the same price as 30, so it's going to cost, what, 50, 60 quid, isn't it?
Yeah.
So I think we're going to stick with the tram, aren't we? Yeah. So should we go off?
Yeah, you got your card?
Yeah, I've got my card, yeah. It's in my phone, so I'll have to get it out in a second. See you soon. See you soon. Right, let's go. And we have to be on board by 11 o'clock tonight for a departure of 11:30.
Do not need our jackets.
No, well, I've got my jumper on, so I've got my bag, so if you want to put it in there, you can. I was looking for about 2 minutes for your handbag. I didn't realise you had it on you.
Yeah, it's going in there right now, if that's okay.
You sure?
I'm sweating.
Okay, right.
You can carry it on your heavy bag.
Afternoon everyone. Apologies if you can't hear me due to the wind and the traffic while by a main road. So the last clip you would have seen a taxi pull up at our ship Viva 1. So I just filmed that just to show you that you can get a taxi straight to your ship, so don't worry about being dropped off somewhere random and got to walk back. So I included that in there, I thought it would come in handy just to prove that you can get a taxi. So me and Jessica are a little bit, not lost, but we're confused a little bit. Something doesn't add up right. So yesterday night when we found out that we have to get a tram or a taxi to the city centre, we was told that the tram going to Port de Rhin, the tram there, the taxi, the walk from the ship to the tram station was round about 15 minutes. So we thought that's fine, we can walk it. And that was from the entertainment team. Then the cruise director a few minutes later said no, it's more than 15 minutes. So we're like, okay, how long? He goes, well, I don't know, but it's a lot longer than, it's a bit longer than 15 minutes. Then this afternoon we asked at the reception how long is the walk, and the lady at the reception said it's only a 5-minute walk. So we're like, well, okay. And then as we got off the ship, we bumped into Alex, the cruise director, again, and he said, oh no, it's not 5 minutes, it's a little bit longer than 5 minutes, but not much. So I'm like, okay, brilliant. And then just got it up on Google Maps, and apparently it's a 32-minute walk, which doesn't make any sense to us. We've got all these numbers, none of them make sense. So we've just gone for a walk, we've got it in Google Maps, we'll sort of time it roughly to tell you how far the walk is, and hopefully when we get to the tram stop we can let you know, really, basically. And then obviously we'll let you know how much the tram is from Port de Rhin to the city centre. We'll tell you what line to get on and so on. But yeah, there's not much really to show at the moment. We're on the main road. There is a little church coming up on ahead of me, so I might turn the camera on to show you that. But apart from that, there's not really much to fill you in on. Just outside the cute little church that I mentioned, you can see that we are here. That's where we're currently standing. We're at a bus stop, by the way, and we need to make our way to Port de Rhin Tram D, which is just there. So it's a bit of a little trek, but I'm sure we'll find it. So as you can see, we've made it to the tram stop. Now, with the help of Google Maps and a couple of friendly locals, we've found the tram stop. Now, it's not Port de Rennes like we wanted, it's actually Strasbourg, but I'll turn around and show you the map now. We're actually a lot closer to the city centre and then what we planned. So that's what we was looking for, Port de Rennes, tram D, but we're actually here. So we've probably missed that tram stop. I don't know how we walked past it, but we're going to this one now, Strasbourg, just here. And just to show you, Strasbourg Strasbourg tram D. So we're going from here and we want to get the green line all the way to, or red line either, to Langstrasse Grand Rue. Now, I can't tell the route we went because we got lost on 1 or 2 occasions. If it wasn't for Google Maps and a friendly local, we'd have no chance of finding it. So I'm not going to try and explain to you how we got here. If I was you and you're on Viva 1 coming to Strasbourg and docking at the Rhine, if I was you, I'd just get a taxi or an Uber straight to this tram stop or Port de Rennes tram stop, or just go straight into the city centre, because walking, I'd say it's about a 20-minute walk it took us, but we did get lost once or twice. The map kept spinning around, taking us different routes. So if I was you, I would just get a taxi or an Uber to either here and then make your way to the city centre, or just get a taxi or an Uber straight to the city centre. But as I say that now, there is a tram coming, but it's on the other side, so we want one coming from this side. But yeah, we'll let you know how much it is when we get on board. So that was a single ticket, wasn't it? We didn't get a return. Single ticket, and how much was that each? 210.
210.
So 420 in total. I did put it on the screen, but it might be a little bit light. So we've got a few minutes now to wait for a tram, haven't we?
Yeah. Oh, that's not bad, 6 minutes.
6 minutes, yeah.
I'll take a seat. Welcome to Strasbourg Pride. I love it. I love this. What a lovely surprise.
That explains him why we couldn't get off like this. So for anyone that didn't know, we didn't get off the stop that was meant to. We got off, we was told to get off by a local, and when we asked why, she said because of the parade. But we didn't know what parade she was on about.
I know it
Pride,
is.
yeah.
I love this. Oh, this is great. I want colour on now.
Il partit à gauche, il partit à droite, il partit à gauche. Allez, je travaille, je travaille, je travaille, je travaille. Et travaille. Allez, au-dessus, 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 au-dessus. Allez, écoutez, chaud.
Happy Strasbourg Pride, everybody. How lovely was that?
Yeah, stumbled right into it.
It was
Brilliant,
so
yeah.
great right at the beginning. We've come here to see Strasbourg, so we're going to head towards the cathedral, but that was just
magical.
Yeah.
It was so lovely. As supporters, massive supporters of the LGBTQ community, plus community.
We've got family members.
Very close family members on both sides. Yeah, that's just, I've never had so many hugs in my life. I wished I'd put like colour on, and I want to stay and do that. I don't care about the city.
You're dressed
anymore.
in black, I'm dressed in black.
I want like a big rainbow. I've got like really glittery highlighter on, so maybe that helps.
So you're dressed in black, and I'm dressed in black, grey and white. If we'd known, we might put a bit of colour on, mightn't we?
Yeah, I had a colourful dress that I was going to wear today as well, but hey ho.
But anyway, we've made it to Strasbourg. You see the map there, and I'm just going to turn around and show you where we should be, what we should have got and done, because it's a little bit confusing. So I'm just going to turn the camera around now to show you. So when we left the cruise there, what we should have done was walked down to this stop here. Then we should have got on this line here and followed the green line all the way up to here.
Langstrasse Grand Road.
But for some reason, when we left the ship, we couldn't find this station. We stumbled across Starcoop,
which is fine.
So we thought, fine, that's not a problem. Let's get on this line and go all the way on the green line again up to Langstrasse Grand Road. But when we got on here, we paid €2.10 each. We could have got a return, but the train was approaching, so we just wanted to just get a single. So when we got on the line, we went on these stops here, and when we got off at here,
at 12. No.
Someone said on the tannoy a lot of stuff in French. Now obviously I don't know what they were saying, but everyone got off. So we asked the lady, do we all have to get off? And she said yes, it terminates here. So we asked her why, and she said because of the parade. But we didn't know anything about a parade.
No.
So when we got off, we walked, and about here was the Pride. So obviously they've shut the tramways, because as you can see, we're at this stop here, Port de Hoptibel, which is this one here.
Port de la Hôpital.
Yeah, we're here, and as you can see, it's shut, and the Pride is literally up there. So
I want to go back.
what we have to do is, when we go and look at the city centre, what we have to do is walk back to this one here,
It's 12 bus.
and then get the green line back, and hopefully get off at Starcoop
walk back.
or Port de Rune, whatever. But that's what we've done. So I hope you can find that. Yeah.
If we can head to the cathedral and then circle back, they might have food stands and a
Maybe.
party going on.
Maybe.
Thank you, Viva Cruises, for staying until 11:30.
Yeah.
That was so fun. I was like raving in the street.
Yeah.
I love that. They've got like a massive like golf cart with a load of trains attached on the back.
Yeah.
I love it.
So what I was saying when we was at the tram stop, getting on at Starcoop, I was saying it's a bit of a kerfuffle to get to the tram.
Yes, it
so
is.
if I was you, rather than sit there and try and explain how we got there through luck, locals and determinations, I think as soon as you get off the cruise ship, just get a cab either to Strasbourg city centre or to the tram stop, and cut all the middleman out walking.
And the heavens are about to open.
Yeah. So
how cool would it be in that parade with the rain?
Yeah.
Oh, you know how much I love Pride. Please, can we just follow it?
Found the cathedral. It is over there in the distance, just there, but I don't know if it's going to be open due to Pride.
Yeah.
There's a lot of people around here. It's a bit hustle and bustle, isn't it?
I love it though.
Yeah, it's brilliant, but there's a lot of people here, and I don't know if we're going to be able to get to it, and if we do get to it, will it even be open?
The way we can get to it is by shimmying through.
Yeah.
There's a gap now.
Yeah, there's a gap now, yeah.
Quick.
Yeah, right, nip across. I don't know, does it?
We've seen that.
I can't remember. Cannot remember. We went, what, 2015 or something?
I think so.
Yeah, something like that. Can't remember.
It does remind me of Beauty and the Beast though.
It does it?
But in 21st century times. Actually no, I think Lumiere Lumiere wasn't gay.
It is open. Oh, brilliant. Oh, that is beautiful, isn't it? That is absolutely stunning. We have seen some cathedrals and churches in our time, haven't we? But this one is...
I think you can tell by my face.
It's beautiful. The detailing on that exterior is brilliant. It looks like there's a entrance, so you see that white...
And that one.
Yeah, but it looks like there's a sign there. You see what that white, what's the word, gazebo is?
Yeah.
I think that's the entrance.
Okay.
So there's no hats, no food or drink, no dogs, phones got to be on silent, no suitcase and no scooters, bikes or rollerblades. Oh wow.
Can I say something? Should we make it our aim to go to all of the cathedrals in Europe?
I think we've done most of them as it is, isn't it? We do apologise, guys, if you're sick to death of cathedrals, but this is something that we like. Something that we like doing, so we're going to go on holiday and do things that we want to do, rather than go on holiday and do things that you lot want us to do, sort of thing. Yeah. But if you don't like it, just skip.
We'll take recommendations.
Yeah. If you don't like it, just skip. But we're going to be doing this.
Yes.
Absolutely beautiful, isn't it? I'd say so far this is the best one we've been in on this trip.
Yeah.
Without a shadow of a doubt.
Yeah. If you want to make a donation for candles, it's €2. And
€2.
by card.
Oh, brilliant. We can pay by card then, can't we? We always try. Yeah, we always try and light a candle in every cathedral, don't we? Just for family members that are sadly no longer here.
It's paintings, isn't it?
Yeah, we'll go down there and check that out in a bit. So the big candles are €10. The mid-size range are €5. The yellow small candles are €2, and the red small candles are €2.
I don't know whether you looked behind you.
No.
It reminds me of the Notre Dame in Paris.
See, I remember going to Notre Dame, but I don't remember what it looked like inside. I just can't remember it.
Two big round stained glass windows.
No, I don't. I can't remember. I remember having...
Have you showed them?
No, not yet. I'll have a look. I'll show them. Let's go better in the middle. I remember going to Notre Dame because it was included in our engagement trip, wasn't it, in 2013?
Yes.
But I just don't remember too much of the, you know, the Notre Dame itself. So
I looked at it and I went.
just can't remember. But
Hopefully it'll open up soon. Do you know if it's
I've got no idea.
This is called Notre Dame.
Is it?
They're all called Notre Dame.
But have you got the official name for this?
Yeah.
Do you know the official name? Like what is it?
The official name is Strasbourg Cathedral, or Cathedral of Our Lady of Strasbourg. And it's Cathedral Notre Dame de Strasbourg. And it was built in 1277. And between the years of 1647 and 1874, it was the tallest building.
So it's a little bit
in the world.
Yeah. So it's a little bit older than the one we went to yesterday. It's about 300 years older. Is that right? Because that was 9 something, wasn't it? Wasn't it?
Yeah. So it's younger.
This is older.
This is younger.
Is it?
Yeah. If the other one was 900 and something, and this is 1200 and something.
Yeah. So this is older.
This is younger.
9 and 12.
900, it goes up, doesn't it?
Yeah. So the last ship.
1100, 900, 1000, 1100, 1200.
Yeah. So this is older.
This is younger.
But the last cathedral was in 900. This is 1200. If you're 9 and I'm 12, I'm older.
It doesn't work like that. It doesn't work.
We need to go off camera and discuss this. Right, after that lengthy discussion, the pennies finally dropped. Apologies for that. I'm pretty good at maths, but
So the way I described it was, if Titanic was made in like the 1910s, because it obviously sank in 1912, was it? Yeah, 1912. And then Viva 1 was made like in the last 5-6 years or whatever. Which one's older?
yeah.
If the Romans were in the 900s,
Well,
and they built all this.
regarding all that, I don't know what happened to me, but I just had a brain fog or whatever you want to call it,
Brain fog.
or old age. But yeah, I just couldn't get my head around it. It makes perfectly sense now. If the cathedral was in yesterday was built in 900s, and this is built in the 1200s, obviously the one that went in last night has got 300 years on this one, hasn't it?
So it makes it
obviously,
older.
yeah, so it makes it older.
So the two fried eggs he had for breakfast are on his face.
So I was thinking, because that was 9 and this is 12, 12's more than 9, and yeah, I get it now. And to think that I'm better at maths than what you are.
It doesn't matter about maths.
It does.
Because like 100 was like after Christ,
Yeah.
and then you go backwards.
Well, it doesn't matter about before Christ or after Christ, does it? At the moment, it's like we're going, well, those chairs are there. It doesn't make no difference whether the chairs are there or not. The fact of the matter is, this church was built 300 years after the one we went in yesterday. And that ringtone I keep hearing around is my work phone. And every time I hear it, I go into work mode. I wish I could stop hearing it. But anyway,
The fact of the matter is, I'm right, you're wrong.
yeah.
I'm big, you're small, and there's nothing you can do about it.
And I've got 2 fried eggs on my face. Yeah. Right, let's explore the rest of this beautiful cathedral has to offer. So if you do want to donate to the church by lighting a candle, you can pay by card as well. And just across here, you can pay cash as well.